Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about a little bit of things, vent a little bit, or else just gonna keep bothering me for probably a few years. So I just wanted to vent um, about some things that happened to me in high school that have been bothering me since I graduated. Um, so in the past in high school, nobody really understood my situation. See, I suffer through a lot of autism, OCD, um, stress, anxiety, um, depression, and just all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I said ADHD, but I also suffer through a lot of short-term memory loss, long-term memory loss, attention span issues. I just can't focus right. A lot of stuff, and it caused me to get bad grades. A lot of stuff happened that the teachers and a lot of the students really didn't understand, but I played a huge key role in messing up a lot of things. But I'm not crying, I promise. But so what happened? Let's see. Ninth grade. Ninth grade went pretty well. Ninth grade went pretty well. I went to a school, made a lot of friends, because I was trying to not be myself. I was trying to not be myself, because I told my mom, I said, being myself hasn't gotten me anywhere. Being myself has gotten me no friends. Has gotten people to bully me. So I think if I just not be myself, then I'll make friends, which is a terrible idea, by the way. But it's gotten me to make friends. So I made a few friends, and got in a group chat and Snapchat with a few people. Um, I got a girl to like me. But I was too shy to make the move and stuff, because that's how high schoolers are sometimes. But anyway, we sat at lunch every day. But anyway, 10th grade. 10th grade was a disaster. Oh my gosh. So 10th grade is where I messed up. Here's where I messed up. Um, I did some weird stuff. I was really, because you know how Ninja Turtles, they have Dracula on Ninja Turtles. After that, I was like, I love that stuff. So I did some vampire spells. I have no idea why. That was totally stupid of me. I was immature. I was dumb. I can't believe I did that. But I looked up vampire spells, and I literally did them. I posted about them. I smiled and showed my sharp teeth and said I was a vampire. I went to school with colored eye contacts. It was stupid. But anyway, people were creeped out by me, and all my friends left me. All my friends left me. Not only that, but, not only that, but, sorry. Not only that, but I got bullied and picked on. My friends that left me made a group chat on Snapchat just to hate on me with behind my back. So, and how I know that is the main friend that I used to have, my best friend, told me about it. And that was hurtful. That was so hurtful. So I bashed back at them. And I was kind of a bully too. Guess I was just hurt. I was hurt, and that's why I was kind of mean. Um, and I just things I regret too, but it was just mainly out of hurt. So, and I have anger issues as well. Not gonna defend myself against that. But anyway, um, but the fact that they did that really pushed me hard on anger management. So so when they did that, it was like, why? Why? So, I suffer through all these things that I really can't control. So anyway, seems like they didn't care about my disability or consider it, you know? And obviously I'm still hurt by it, so yeah. Um anyway, so and so in school I did a lot of things I regretted. Then this person named Victor, who I really didn't like in middle school, because he was a bully to everybody. But then he didn't have a problem with me in middle school. But then in high school, 10th and 11th grade, he really had an issue with me. But I didn't do anything to him. I didn't do anything to him, but he had a huge issue with me. I have no idea why. Maybe he, I don't know what his issue was with me, but he threatened to fight me. He threatened to hurt me. He called me the R word on purpose because I did have stuff going on, and that's never a good word to say. If you say the R word to people, something's wrong with you, because that is a hurtful word to say with people with disabilities. But anyway, um, but anyway, um, um, Our 11th grade was when I broke my ankle and I was in my wheelchair. But anyway, that's when he had the issues with me, 11th grade, yeah. So, 11th grade, so, yeah, in 11th grade is when I lost all my friends, and everything was a mess, so I was alone. I was completely alone. I was done with the vampire stuff because I realized that this led me nowhere. So, it led me nowhere for obvious reasons. So, what I mean by that was it led me nowhere because all my friends left me and it was a complete stupid thing to do. So, I just quit that. And I was like, dang, that was so stupid of me. So, I'm like, done with that. So, I learned my lesson. Done with the vampire stuff. So, once I was done with that, left me with no friends. My friend that I liked still sat with me at lunch. That was so nice of her, but she didn't think anything different of me, which was incredible. At that time. But anyway, but stupidly I didn't make the move. And honestly, I could have made the move, but I didn't feel like I was ready to. And if I did make the move, I would have put my stress would have been all over the place, and I didn't want to put her through that. So I made the smart move and not make the move. I just wanted to stay friends with her. But I'll get to that later. But anyway, so by 11th grade was when everything was corrupt by me. So Victor was giving me a lot of issues. I was in gym class, and that's when I was 300 pounds, so I was embarrassed. I didn't want to go to that class. It was in my 6th period. And then I had computer design. I didn't like that class. And then after gym, the next day was PE because we had an A day and a B day, a B day, and sorry for all the pauses. I'm trying to think of what happened. I have short-term memory loss. And I didn't like those classes, so either I hid in another room, pretended I was sick and went home, or just walked out the door. It was so stupid of me, but it caused me to fail a lot. So, but I walked out the door and got trouble. So because I was like 5 minutes, it was a 5-minute walk to my home. So I just got in trouble and left the school. The next day I would usually have a suspension, in-school suspension. So I forgot about that. So I had in-school suspension, and usually, of course, Victor was there. So one day he called me stupid in the R word. So when I was in my wheelchair, I got up, stood on my feet because I had a hard cast and it didn't hurt that much. But I was really mad, and he said, "Wow, you can stand up?" And I'm like, yeah, I can. Don't ever call me that. And I stood up for myself. And the other people walked out to the boss and said, "What's going on?" They said, "Josh is causing another problem." And I'm like, "What did I do? He's the one that started it." Everyone had a bad rep with me, and it was awful. And it was terrible. So everyone hated me. So anyway, and then in 11th grade, the final thing that happened in 11th grade was, a guy named Lucky. That's not his real name, it's his nickname. A guy named Lucky I'm not gonna say his real name. A guy named Lucky. He, kept laughing at me and calling me the R word when I was talking to myself because I talk to myself to relieve stress, and I hate talking to myself out loud in public because it's embarrassing. But anyway, um, I did that out of no control because I couldn't control it. I was in a lot of disasters back in the day than I am now. I'm in more control than I am now. I was in less control than I am now. I'm in more control now, is what I mean. But anyway, so Lucky, he was laughing at me, and then called me a stupid little, and then he called me the R word, which a lot of people in high school are this mature, but still obviously they hate me. But anyway, I'll tell you why later. But anyway, after that, yes, I got upset. I threw a paper at his face because I just couldn't take it anymore. So he threw that paper down, got up, and punched me so many times in the neck and arm that my chair was sliding in this way and I was blocking it so hard as I could. But he didn't really hurt me, but it was punching me really hard right here. And I'm like, dude, and the teacher freaked out, called the security guard, and the security guard split us up, and I didn't do anything. I didn't punch him at all. I just stood there. I didn't punch him. I just threw the paper at him. And we both went to separate rooms where the main office was. There's the main office, and then there's a separate room way over there. So the main not the counselor. She's like the main principal's assistant, I think. She said she was in Lucky's room, and he got his suspension, and then I also got a suspension for whatever reason. I don't know why I got a suspension, but she said, never put your hands on anyone. I wanted to say to her, I never put my hands on anyone. I just threw the paper at him, but I'm like, oh, screw it. You know, he probably lied to her and stuff, but I didn't really care, because she said I could just go home. So I'm like, oh, fine, I'm going home. So, but Lucky probably lied to her that I did something to make himself look better, but anyway, I don't care. But that's another bad thing. But, on to 12th grade. My grades were so bad because I kept leaving school. So I just got in classes with a bunch of 9th graders, which is terrible. But I guess it's a good thing because I wasn't in classes with any of my peers anymore. But it's still bad because those guys bullied me too. Especially in my special help class. It was like a catch-up class. So those guys were jerks until the end. They were nice at the very end of the year, but they invited me to play Monopoly. They were helpful. They were nice. So that was nice. I finally got into a group where they were nice, but that was in the very end. But they were nice, and I guess them being mean taught me how to mature. You know, how to lower my voice, how to keep calm, how to know when I'm being too over exaggerating, over messy, that kind of stuff. So I guess them tolerating me has taught me some lessons, if you know what I mean. So I guess them doing that has helped me, because them being mean to me was different, way different than how Lucky and Victor and the other people have treated me. They were mean to me in a better way, so I actually appreciate how they treated me. And when they were nice to me, we left off on better terms, so I really like how that went in the end. So 12th grade went better. But since I didn't know anybody, my other classes, when we had group work, they all had group work with the people they knew, which is understandable, but I was all alone. But it's okay. That's all done. But anyway, at least I wasn't being picked on so much. It didn't meet anyone of my grade level that much, which is good. But when it came to lunchtime, the girl that I liked, I just was too scared to intervene with her because of all the stuff I've done. And plus I wasn't in any of her classes, so I was just too scared to see her. And I didn't wanna. I was just too scared to see her for after all I've done. Because she's such a nice girl, gets all A's, and does everything right. And I didn't want her to see me in the way I was. So, I did what I did. I ate lunch in the janitor's room. Sad or what? Anyway, that was my life in high school. That was my life in high school. Wow. And then one day I did see her. She said I was trying to talk to her, and she kept walking away as I was talking to her, trying to be in a rush. So it's like we weren't even friends anymore. Which I did deserve that. I deserve that. But anyway, and after high school, I can tell that nobody was still friends with me anymore because I made an Instagram account again, and I only have like 50 followers, and 80% of the people that follow me I don't even know, but they went to my school. I was hoping they would be my friends, but nobody messaged me. But the people that I did know I followed, sure, they followed me back, but and some of them I messaged and said hi. They never replied to me, but the people that I did follow never messaged me back, never liked my posts, or never even commented on my posts, never messaged me back or anything. And when I asked to hang out with them, they said, sure, let me get back to you. Few months come by, they never messaged me back. It always goes left unread. READ, read. And so that goes to show you they don't care about me. And a couple of them, I did hang out with them once, only once, and they never, and one of them said, actually they're sisters, one of them said, well, both of them, but they're sisters, said, we'll have to get back together soon. One of them made a date twice and said, this is the day we'll hang out. Never contacted me on that date, ever. And not even said they're busy and they can't. They just flat out ghosted me and never said they'd hang out with me. So, goes to show you that we're not friends. They're not friends with me. Or, I'd love to be friends with them. I still consider myself friends with them because of our history. But they're not friends with me. I think it's safe to assume that. Anyway, and also, this person, that really hurts. Oh my gosh. This girl that, I thought liked me, but I don't care. I don't really care if she likes me or not. I was always considering her more of a friend. We hung out once, and, we hung out twice in the same day. But anyway, when we hung out, we had so much fun. No, we didn't have so much fun. No, when we hung out, she considered me more for doing her chores, like vacuuming. She made me vacuum, and then we finally hung out. But we knew each other since elementary. But after that, after we hung out, she said, come back tonight. I came back tonight. She was hanging out with another friend, and she made me watch a soap opera. After that, her dad came and was yelling at her and abusing her, so she packed up her stuff and wanted me to bring it to the car. So me, her, and her friend, we all brought it to the car. She was going to stay at her friend's house for the night, and I was breaking my back bringing that stuff to the car because, I like being a good person. I like helping out. So, of course, I was going to do that. So I brought the stuff to the car. She dropped me off home, and we planned on another day to hang out. And I said, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I was being really nice. And I messaged her days after asking, the next day and days after asking her how she was doing. She said she was doing good and returned home, and her dad and her were doing good, so that's good. But, and then a while after, we planned on a day to hang out. Right when she was supposed to pick me up, she said, I'm sorry I can't make it. And she already said she was on her way. And then right when the exact time happened, she said, sorry I can't make it. How about on this day? And I'm like, what? All right, screw it. And I said to her, because she already lied to me. So I'm like, and this happened already so many times. So I'm like, all right, screw it. And I said to her, all right, screw it. You lied to me. So I did so much for you. So I'm done. I'm done. Screw it. So I just blocked her. I just blocked her. So that was done with that. So anyway, so because I know how the game works. So I blocked her. So and then the final thing that happened was the first, I wouldn't even call it a relationship. The first close relationship that I had was with a girl. And yes, we hung out. We hung out when she messaged me and said, you want to hang out? I always said yes. And she was very nice on wanting to hang out. And that was the first real friend I actually had. And we were cool on having a relationship until her mom said no. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with me? And here's the mom was actually always cool with me. And understandable. Hold on. Not sick, I promise. I've been talking so much and dehydrated. Dehydrated voice talk. Not crying. So, yes, we only been dating for a couple of days, so it's not really much of an emotional attachment, so it's okay. But anyway, this really sucks because her mom said she's already been in so many relationships, she doesn't need another one, so that really kind of hurt me a lot. So I was like, ouch, man, ouch. I would have been great for her. I'm nice, I'm cool. We both have cool YouTube channels. We post cool stuff. We're close to each other. I can drive to her every day or not every day, whenever she wants me to. We can do fun things like go to the park, go laser tag, go in the movies, go motorcycling. We can do anything, so whatever she wants to do. I can make fun plans. I'm not going to be like those other guys, so what's the problem with me? And Maya seemed to be okay with it, so. And then what really hurt after that was she posted on Instagram, on Facebook, anywhere she could. She said, I'm healing myself for another relationship. It's like, why did you post that? Everyone knows I was with you. So now it's going to make me look even worse. So, screw you then. So I blocked her on other accounts. So now people probably think I'm an even worse person because people probably think I did something bad, which I didn't. So it's like, that made me pretty upset. But I'm sure she didn't mean it like that, but I'm sure that's how people think that's how it happened. But I'm pretty sure she didn't mean it that way. But I'm pretty sure that's how people think. That's how it assumed it went. But it's okay. But that's my 25, and then still people don't message me or talk to me. People are unfollowing me now on Instagram. I got 2 unfollows on Instagram in the last 2 days, but on my main account. But anyway, that's my 24 minutes and 35-second video of what happened to me in the past. So, sorry guys, I just had an event, and hopefully you guys can understand why I made this. But thank you guys. There's no product in my hair, so that's why it's kind of out of whack. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if this is kind of disturbing, but I just had to vent and post this. Sorry. But I kind of feel a little better after venting, helps you feel better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video when I make something real. Have a great day. Bye.